Yo, 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 yo. What's up, people? I don't know if anybody's watching, but anyhow. Welcome to cooking. Who's watching there? Hey, Robaido. Welcome to the stream. We're going to be cooking some salsa. Actually, I'm going to be making fajitas, but I'm making everything from scratch. So the first thing that I need to do is to make the salsa, right? And we're going to make it traditional using this thing called molcajete, which is the traditional way of making salsa. And what I'm doing now is roasting the tomatoes. Where are you watching us from? And can you hear me well, actually? Is the sound okay? Let me know if the sound is good. Hey, Roman, welcome. Yeah, so as I said, guys, I'm now preparing the salsa. So a good way to do salsa, I'm using this thing that you cannot see now, but I can show you. Give me a second. I don't have. Here we go. This, which is called it's made from clay, and it's called a comal. And a comal is used for cooking using wood, right? But here we're using a traditional stove. But this is helping us to roast the tomatoes. Yes, Roman, we are doing something a little bit different, right? In real life, a little bit of cooking. This is going to be extremely delicious. I see Marvel fan is already watching. Hello, Marvel fan. So I know you guys are used to some gaming stuff, but we're going to be cooking some fajitas. So what is a fajita? You already hear the explosions. A fajita is a corn tortilla, and I'm going to turn on the fan because I need some ventilation. Let me know if you can still hear me fine. It's a corn tortilla. Not corn, sorry, flour tortilla. Can you still hear me even though there's that sound? Well, first of all, tell me if you can still hear me with that sound. Oh, perfect. Yeah, great, because the fan is quite loud. So I was explaining, a fajita is a flour tortilla, not corn, and inside you put different things, right? So I like to do it with chicken, and so I cook the chicken with some vegetables, a lot of vegetables, onion as well, and we're also going to be making a salsa using the traditional. You guys probably don't know what this is, but this is called a molcajete. It's made from stone from a volcano. It's from Mexico. I actually had to import this. You can see that it says MX for Mexico. And you are grinding the salsa here, so we will use that to make the salsa. And we're also making guacamole from avocados. So it's gonna be quite a nice stream. I have Macho Boost coming at 7 p.m. Now he will be here probably 6:30. So I hope I will have enough time to cook. How are you doing today? Well, I'm doing all right. Thank you for asking. Today was quite an interesting day. You see, we need to make sure that the tomatoes, the skin burns off. So we just want to cook them until the skin is peeling off. So my day today, I started off by going to Alza because my camera is not working, which is the worst thing that can happen because I have a podcast today. So my camera has been acting up, so I needed to buy a new camera essentially, and it's the worst time because I have like no peñas in. So it's been stressful, but I managed to buy a GoPro, which I will be using for the time being for the podcast. And after buying that camera, I went for lunch with a friend, and that was nice. And then I went to meet with some people. I'm working on a new special project. I cannot tell you a lot now, but what I can tell you is that I'm gonna be recording some videos, and those should be fun. And you said what thing from Arc? Which this molcajete? You know it from somewhere? Yeah. So, well, it's also something that they use here, but it's a different one. This one is made from volcano stone, but they do have in the lecaren, they have the smaller ones to grind pills. So that's something that they use. I can already smell that the tomatoes are, look, that they need to burn more. Like this, really the skin has to be black. I should be able to peel it off. I'm just gonna grab a drink, but I can still talk with you guys. So, what about your day, Marvel fan? Tell me what's going on. What have you been doing? You as well, Roman? Or whoever else is watching as well. Ooh. Look, this one is nice. That's what we want. But we want it all over the place. Marvel fan, can you do me a favor? Could you go to the Discord and write that we are cooking live? Thank you so much. What? What happened to your friend? How old was he? I'm so sorry to hear. Of course, you gotta rotate them as well to make sure that all the skin gets charred evenly. It's warm, so you got to be careful. Yeah, maybe like 1920. Oh, Jesus. What a poor guy. Did you know that he had depression or that he was thinking about doing that? Roman, I just finished English class and I'm sleepy after a whole day in front of screens. So sorry to hear that, Marvel fan. Yeah, we feel for you, Marvel fan. I hope you will be okay. Yeah, Roman, I'm glad that you are focusing on English. It's good for you. Probably, but only a few guys I know. I didn't know him in real life. Oh, online. Oh, man. It's sad. And he was Slovak? Alright, we'll move away from the topic and not deal with that. Let's get your mind off of that, right? Let's get your mind on salsa. So let me bring you guys closer so you can see the action. Right? So here you can see that again this is it's called comal, and it's made from clay, and it's taking the heat and transferring it to the tomatoes, and we want the tomatoes to look like that. We want the skin to be burned. Oh wait, I gotta secure my phone because it's moving all over the place. That's not good. That's not good if it's moving all over the place. We don't want it to break. So as you guys know, today will be Macho Boost. So there's a lot of questions on Instagram actually for Macho, which I was really surprised about. But I haven't checked the Discord if we have more questions there. Yeah. Maybe you can tell me a bit about Macho Boost. I know that you guys mentioned that he has the poet's lord. I even wanted to ask him a question, but I don't know what should ask. I mean, you can ask whatever you want. But I advise you to please ask the question as soon as possible and do it on the Discord so that I have time to add the question, because then it's becoming more and more chaotic for me doing the podcast, and to actually check the questions is sometimes it's not. Yeah, have a look, see how many questions we have. If you can tell me, it would help me. While we wait for the tomatoes to get properly burned. And actually, another thing that we need to do is we need to also roast garlic and onion. So I'm gonna go see if I find some garlic and onion. I don't know if I have any left. I'm looking in the fridge now to see if we have some garlic. I know we have garlic somewhere. Where are you? Cesnak. Where are you? Oh, I have pivečko. Pivečko mám, but not cesnak. I even found tomato, but I cannot find cesnak. Oh, it will be fine if we don't find cesnak. We will just use what we have. We will make do without, or maybe here, no. So strange that I don't have garlic. Very, very strange, guys, that I cannot find garlic, but we will make do. Don't worry, be happy. Let's see. If you want, there is only one there for now. Maybe there will be more. Yeah, I hope they ask them in time and they don't wait till the podcast actually goes live, because it's really difficult for me to be checking podcast. And I'm gonna put some onion there, see, so I can start the process. And one trick with using the molcajete is you want to add salt first, because salt is gonna help with the process of grinding, right? So we can start this, and let me just bring you guys closer. As I showed you, I put salt there because that's gonna help with the grind. And now I'm gonna grind some onion, which the onion technically should be roasted, but it's fine if for now. I want to grind it into a paste, so you are scraping like that, you know. And then I will show you the result, how that looks afterwards. Also, you want to add roasted garlic here, but I can't find the garlic. I don't even know if I have garlic somewhere. I'm gonna look. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna look to see if I find garlic. Where are you, garlic? I know I have garlic somewhere. I have to have garlic. Oh yes, I do. See, I knew I had garlic. Oh, I have plenty of garlic. I found garlic, guys. Woohoo! And basically what I'm gonna need to do is to take some of these and roast them. And for that I'm gonna need a knife, because you gotta get them out of the casing. So a good way to do it is just to press them. And once you press them, you can remove the, I don't know what that's called, zhubka. And just put it there to roast. Marvel fan says it can send you, but you will need to wait for the post office. You're making my life easier already. How, Roman? How? Explain, my friend. So I removed the. I'm gonna put those. Two garlic are enough, I think. Yeah, it should give it a nice roasty flavor. Cessna. You like Cessna? Ooh, but my fingers smell now. And as you can see, with adding the salt and mashing, it's starting to look like a paste. Yeah, but this paste is gonna be nice paste for the eventual salsa that we will be creating. I'm gonna open the doors though, so we get some air in here, so we have some good ventilation for you guys. Most of the stuff that I'm using here you can find in traditional potravini shop. The only thing that might be difficult is this, the coriander. Coriander can be a little bit tricky, but you can usually find it in Bila or Karai in Alpark, for example, or if any Asian shop will have this for sure. If you have a Asia shop, Indian shop, or anything like that, you will certainly find coriander, which is very important. Yeah, mainly on pizza, chestnut, sauce, and more. I like garlic, but I don't like so much of it. I think that sometimes they put too much, and too much of it is I'm not really such a big fan. So what I'm doing now, guys, is I'm turning the tomatoes. It's hot, but what I'm trying to accomplish, and again I will bring you here close to me so you can see, is I'm trying to get the skin black, but also so it's able to come off. We will not need the skin for the salsa. We don't want the skin. The skin is not good. The skin is not good for this. Yeah, there we have more of me there. Yeah. And the garlic as well, we are roasting it. Onion as well is getting roasted. I can already put some of it here. Some of this roasted onion, so it'll give a nice flavor to the salsa. Look at that, beautiful. And then I'm gonna continue grinding. Who's here? It's I don't have the sound system here, so I will just make it for you. Watch our cat behind. You mean Charlie? Yeah, he's Charlie. He likes to watch when Daddy cooks. And I'm just gonna grind a little more here. Fart in real life, okay. Not spicy enough for me. You can make it spicy. Show me the big guy, please. Which big guy? Which big guy do you want to see? You mean the cat, Roman? Okay. Oh, you mean Milo? Okay, I can show you Milo, but then I will have to wash my hands because he's dirty. He's a big dirty boy. Milo, you're a big dirty boy. People want to see you on stream, Milo. This is Milo. He doesn't like to be on. I have to wash my hands now. He doesn't like to be on stream. How is he that large? He's a Maine Coon. Those are the biggest cats. Domestic cats. Then you have cats that are mixed with wild cats, but they don't count as cats, they're wild cats. Okay guys, look, the chestnut is roasty. So we're gonna add it now here. See, I'm making it into a paste. No, Roman, I didn't import them. They breed Maine Coons here. Not a lot of breeders. I had to wait 3 years to get Milo. And actually, originally I was supposed to get a different cat, but the problem with Maine Coons is that they have issues with heart disease. So that cat was diagnosed with heart disease, so he wouldn't live very long. But the breeder thankfully was able to give me Milo. So I was happy. I was sad because I liked the other cat too, and you know, he was promised to me, but he was gonna die. So, I mean, what could I do, right? See, that's a nice paste now. Hi Chad. Hi cutie. We're making some salsa, and some lucky person this weekend will get to taste what I'm making here. Traditionally, as it should be made. Guys, you're witnessing proper cooking. Not some weird salsa. Wildcat are more called cats and something. He was about 550 euro. Is it food for delivery? Yes. Place your order now. Actually, Roman, you are in Bratislava, right? So if you want to try, you can stop by. So you are posting na obed. You guys are funny. You guys are hilarious. Super hilarious. And Cutie, since you just joined, what we are doing here is I will bring you close. Yes, Cutie. We are roasting the tomatoes. See? So that the skin will come off, and also they need to be charred for that delicious flavor. And here in the molcajete, there was a traditional volcano stone thing. We have roasted onion and roasted garlic that will give it a little beautiful flavor there. Don't tell me twice, so you are not. What is pozivash na obet? Be careful there, Miguelito, peeling skin too. Hi Veronka, welcome to the cooking live stream. We are making fajitas today and using traditional cooking. So I'm using this tool which you've probably never seen in your life and many of you never saw before. Here I have an extra one. This thing is made from clay and it's called a comal. And comal is used for heating with wood because people normally don't have gas stoves. So it heats and then you cook here. And this is how I'm cooking the onions. I'm roasting the onions. I roasted garlic, I roasted onion and made a paste here, which will be the base for the salsa. Cutie was asking something, but she didn't say what. It is inviting to lunch in English. Ah, yes. If you're in Bratislava, I can share one with you. Luckily, I don't have that many fans, so I don't need to make a lot of them. I think with maybe 10 of them, I can satisfy my whole audience. Oh, it looks interesting. Yeah, it's delicious. You can learn to make it for vendo. Maybe I will be there only because of that chance. Yeah, so we can organize something during the day tomorrow to give you one fajita to try. Ooh, this one is nice. Nice and charred. But when you're doing this, you don't need a comal to do this. You can do it in any pan. Just you need to make sure that the skin is peeling and you let it get black, because charring is what gives it that unique, delicious flavor. You know what I mean? Charlie, you want to be on the podcast too, on the stream? Okay, my other cat Charlie would like to say hello to you guys. So he came to say hi. Say hi. Huh? You wanted to say hi, so say hi. There. No? You don't want to say hi anymore? Why are you scared? Why are you running? Why are you running? So I have to wash my hands now again. Just washing my hands because you gotta keep clean hands. So while we are doing that, I'm also going to start working on the... What about dogs? I don't have any dogs. I don't like dogs in flat. I love dogs, but flat is not a place for dog. So maybe one day when I have a house, I will have a dog. So here are some red beans that you can buy anywhere. And this is to make refried beans. So what I like to do is I like to soak them in water and then boil them, because we will need boiled them till they are soft. So I'll start doing that. So we'll let that be. This is starting to look really good. Let's just try to... Look at how it's looking. See, the skin is peeling off. That's good, but we need a little more. Like, look at this. This is nice. So not only is the skin peeling off, but it's also softening the the tomato for when you have to mash it. Those are only good for houses, not flats, like Miguel said. Yeah, it's unfair for the doggy to be in such a small place, you know. They need to see some nature and they need to be out. Like some dogs are okay for house, but I don't like small dogs. I hate small dogs. I hate chihuahuas more than anything. So we're multitasking, guys. While we're preparing the salsa, we're gonna get to work on the guacamole now, for which we need avocados. So, how are we gonna do that, right? Well, good that you asked. I need some container first. So let me find some container for my avocados. Yeah, this will work. This will work nicely. So you take the avocado and the knife. Now look, guys, I always give this tip, but I'm gonna give you a tip for free. Avocado that's good should always be this alligator skin type of avocado. Never buy the smooth avocado because that's shit. Second thing is you should remove the little pea and check. And if it's green inside, it's good. If it's black, moldy, do not buy that shit. It's hovna. So once you identify the color, the type of skin that it's green, you also touch it. And look, if it leaves an indentation and it's not too soft, then that's ready. So we're gonna cut it carefully. Don't cut yourselves. Just by going around the pit and you rotate. Look, that's a perfect avocado. And then to remove it easily, you just cut it in half. And you also know it's a really good avocado because look, the skin will peel off. Look. Look how beautiful that is. It's just peeling right off. I will show you how that looks. Give me a second because I'm making a mess of myself. Because I'm dirty. I'm not prasiatko. Look. Right? Just dump it in there. Don't buy, if you buy avocado that's hard, you can do that. But wait till it is the way I told you. And then if you want it to ripen quickly, wrap it in newspaper. It is a very sexy avocado, Dami, for sure. What the part with the seed, you need to be careful as well. But you need to keep the seed. So this is a trick that Slovaks don't know. This helps it keep fresh. So don't throw out the seed. Keep it somewhere. You will need it after. And we continue to peel the avocado and just once I have a lot of them, so I'm not going to show you every single peeling because it will take forever. But I'm multitasking now. I'm peeling these, making the salsa, making the beans. These tomatoes are starting to look very, very nice, but they still need a little bit of time. Yeah, they still need a bit of time, and I will actually show you in a bit how they look. Yep. I will bring you close to show you the action. It's important to stay clean as well, guys. Because this can be really messy. So make sure that you stay clean. I almost dropped the thing on the bean, so that would have been tragic. Yeah, keep your hands clean. Let's see, the avocado is from a shop or some market. It's from a normal shop. The only thing to remember, Damin, is that you buy the ones that look like alligators. You buy them when they're dark. You buy them when you can push a little bit and there's a little bit of indentation. If it's too mushy, then it's shit. And then you remove the pea to to check inside, make sure that that's looking good, and then you can use it. Look, beautiful. So I will bring you to the salsa to show you how that's looking. So what you can see from here is that the skin is very burned. It can be easily removed. We will not be using the skin. So we will put it somewhere. But we can start taking some of the tomatoes and putting them in the molcajete. Where we already prepared the onion and the garlic, so this one looks good. Look, and I need to get a container to put the peels, because we don't need the peels, so we will remove them. And I can bring you close. And basically, you don't want to push from the top, just from the side. And that's what you're doing. That's what you're going to be doing for the salsa. After you remove the... Oh, somebody paid. I hope that was satisfying, Roman. In real life, Perth. And remember that what I told you guys at the beginning, that the trick with this is to make sure that you add salt to this mixture in the beginning, so that you can grind more easily. Beautiful. I wonder if any other live streamers are doing perts as well. Or am I the only one that's doing pert? Again, be very careful with these. Don't push it, because it's really hot and you will be spraying your eyes or your face with hot tomato. And that's not good for anybody. As you can see, this is the beginning of salsa. Look at how delicious that is. Of course, I make also amazing chili. Maybe one day I will make chili for you guys, so you can witness amazing chili. Look, with these, the skin falls right off. And then whatever is left, you can easily remove. Of course, it might happen that you will have a little piece here and there, but it's not important. You should have what that left over. Again, I'm just carefully mashing the salsa. That makes sense. Jesus, I would marry you for your good looking cooking. Well, thank you so much, but I think that's not legal in SK yet. But as I said, Damek, anybody's ever interested in tasting my food, just hit me up. Or better yet, you can also get the ingredients and I can come teach you how to cook. If you buy the ingredients, that will help you guys. I will share my culture with you guys, you know, because these are normal dishes for me. Like the same way that for you, Ducatove bufti is a normal thing, for me these things are normal stuff. Nothing exotic here. This is just what you make normally for cooking. Of course, traditionally you wouldn't be roasting stuff if you want to do it quickly, right? You would just quickly put it together. You would just put it in a blender, probably the tomatoes, and not do anything special. But I want to make it the most delicious possible today, so that you guys know what the possibilities are, right? But actually, funny enough, Damik, now that you mention, looking back at my DMs and marriage proposals, it's always guys. Like, no girl DMs me to anything other than guys. I'm very popular with the gentlemen. Okay, I have a lot of tomatoes, so I need to replace the ones that I removed here to continue. 'Cause the salsa is important, right? So you gotta make a lot of it. Lot of it. So much salsa. The cleaning of this comal might look difficult, but it's actually not. You just put some water on it and you let it rest. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be so fine. You need to marry me. Is that a real proposal, cutie? Don't play with my heart like that. Don't quit playing games with my heart. I should have known from the start. La, da, da. That's hot. That's so hot. My fist. Oh, this needs a little more. Yeah, not ready. Are you ready, guy? You look kind of ready. I should have known from the start. It depends on the food. Okay. Okay. Is that a challenge? It's already full. What are you gonna do? Oh, I'm going to transfer it to this container here and continue. Know what I means, Roman? You know what I means. Guys, somebody give me a drink. I'm thirsty. And Cutie issuing a challenge. We'll see when she will have a chance to taste my food. See if I get married or not. You guys will tell me if I'm ready to get married. Hey, oh, thank you so much, Damik. Ježiši, som strašne unavený. Celý deň nepil som nič. Nie, to nie je pravda. Pil som trošku kolu. Ooh, 2 hydrates. Dicky, Roman. 3 hydrates, thank you. I took 2 and I will save 1 for later, if you guys forget. So, I need to make space in my molcajete. And Cutie, if you're watching, like, we're using real traditional methods for cooking here. No fake shit here. No fake shizzles. Everything is for rizzles. 4. Oh, thank you so much. Fuyo. Can I be an uncle? You guys can be my nephews. No, but maybe for my audience specifically, I can be Dietko and you can be Vnuchata. Vnuchati, nie wiem, what's plural? Too much water. Watch out for pee from peeping. It's always funny to see how long it will take for the word peeping to come into the stream, and it only took, I cannot see the time, but probably it took under an hour for the word peeping to appear. So for those who haven't been following the whole process, I'm multitasking. I got beans boiling. I got avocado that I'm beginning to peel. And I gave some nice tips to you guys on avocado. I hope that you heard it, because that will be for guacamole for the fajitas that I'm making for some special people. But yeah, as I said, if you're in Bratislava and you wanna taste it, just hit me up and maybe we can meet and I can give you one fajita, which is enough for a meal, I would say. I still need to make the chicken. Look, this is all avocado that will be used for guacamole. I still have to make your chicken, y'all. But that will be later because I need to sous vide the chicken. Let's see, 50 centimeters, let's go. 45 minutes to get to PP. Roman, I change it to centimeters because I still don't understand centimeters, so it's not funny for me, but when I see inches, then I can laugh. You guys are smart enough to figure out inches. I'm not smart enough to figure out centimeters. Sorry, Europe. Somebody check my pee-pee, please. Somebody do pee-pee check for me. No, I didn't go up with centimeters, so 15 centimeters to me, it doesn't mean anything. It would be the same as if I told you that I weighed, I don't know, 50 stones. You have any idea what a stone is? No. It's a British thing that they know, but I have no idea. No idea what stone is. Ooh, 11 inches. Holy moly. That's a proper pee-pee, all right. I wish. Actually, no. 11 would be too big. It would be painful for the girl, so it's not enjoyable. I need to see this because I have never made such a guacamole and it's helping. Thank you, Damit. Yes, you do need to watch because everything I'm gonna make is basically the basis for most of our dishes. You can make them independently and you can eat them with chipsy too. I will get to the guacamole soon. I already told you how to choose good avocados. And then I'm gonna start preparing them in a second. While we wait for these. Okay, we can take a break from the salsa and we can get back to peeling avocados. I should call it a big tree. Look at that beautiful color. Mainly the trick with avocado, damn it, is just to choose good avocados. If you have a good avocado, it's gonna taste good. Even by itself, like you don't need to add anything else to avocado. You can just make like a pomazanca just with avocado and it tastes like heaven. And remember to keep the seeds. We are not throwing away the seeds. You need the seeds. You need to keep these, don't throw them out. You need them. Velki strong, right, Roman? The Velki is strong. 2 more avocados to go. Look at that. You can never go wrong with my method. You can never choose a bad avocado with my method. If you choose a bad avocado, it's because you are magor and you didn't pay attention. But you will look at how beautifully that comes off when you choose a good avocado. So tell me in the chat what were the fundamentals of choosing a good avocado. If you remember, write me in the chat what were the things you have to look for. Come on, I'm waiting. Do you know what ihilichnati means? No, what is ihilichnati? I hope it's nothing related to pipics. This is becoming a pipic-centric chat. The skin. Alligator skin and green under pipic. Exactly. And the last thing that I said, anybody remember? It should be dark alligator skin because alligator skin needs to get dark to ripen. Huh? Pressing it. Yeah, keep the seed. Yeah, and you should press it. And it should be a little bit difficult to press it. Well, what can I do? Unfortunately, in order to choose a good avocado, you need to discriminate the other avocados. Maybe one day we'll get to avocado society where you don't need to discriminate other avocados. Quit playing games with my avocado, 'cause he's cool. I should have known from the start. Okay, I'm immediately throwing out the garbage, so pro tip is that you always clean as you go. You don't wait to make a huge mess and then clean because that's just stressful for everybody. Depending on how many avocados you have, you don't need to keep all of the seeds. Just keep a couple, you know. Okay, this is the last piece, and then we can okay, we have all of the avocado already. Damit, are you ready for how to make beautiful guacamole? I'm just washing my hands because it's of course you need to keep your hands clean and avoid making a mess. Clean as you go. Those are pro tips when cooking. Never forget. This is a very useful tool when you're trying to get juice. So, check it out, Damit. First thing we need to do is we need to make space, right? We're gonna check on our tomatoes too. Tomato. You gotta flip them to make sure that they're getting evenly. Yeah. So where's Damit? Damit, we have all the avocado here. Look at how beautiful it is. We're gonna, first of all, add onion. And actually, I have a small disclaimer for you guys. What we are making is not guacamole, because guacamole is Mexican. What we are making is guacamole, without an E, which is the Guatemalan version. It's a little bit different. You need to add finely chopped onion. Purple onion works the best. You can add to your liking, right? There's no magic ratio here. Look at that. So that's the first thing you need to add. Then you're gonna add some oregano. Yep. oregano. You heard it right. You take the oregano in your hand and you mash it in between your hands and you just spread it. So you got oregano, you got onion. Beautiful smell. You're gonna add salt to your liking. And the last thing, my friends, very important part of this process, limetki, limes. Not lemons, limes. This wouldn't be as tasty with lemons. It's got to be limes that you gotta use. Nothing else that you want to use for this. So I'm just gonna juice the limes. That's what I'm doing now. Maybe let me put the camera a bit down so you can actually see my action here. So this will help you not to waste any of the juice, because these are expensive and they're like 50 cents a piece, limes, but it's worth it. This is not where you want to cheap out. This is not the food to make a cheap way. You gotta eat properly. Oops. What's happening here? Oh, is that Princess Peach down there? There's 8 of you watching, but no comments. What's up, guys? Talk to me. I feel lonely. Yeah, luckily these don't have any seeds, so you don't have to worry about seeds, but still. It is interesting. Huh? I hope you can see everything well. The whole process, my arm already hurts. Beans are still cooking, which reminds me I need to add water to the beans because they quickly take water. I'm adding water to the beans because if you don't, they will burn. Salsa is still waiting, but we're focusing on the avocado since once we're done with it, as you can see, Damit, it's very easy. It's just a few steps and it's basically done. Now you're gonna drizzle the lime juice, and since there's no seeds, you can also drizzle the pulp. Okay. And now you just gotta mash. Oh, this was starting to melt. It was too close to the fire. Okay. So you just mash. With a fork. You don't need anything else. Okay, I'm gonna change my voice because you guys want me to change my voice. So, as I was saying, you will go ahead and now mash using just a fork. You don't need to use anything else other than a fork. And it just takes a bit of time and you need a bit of patience, but you can do it. And then you just mash. And it'd be so cool. You would really like it. It would be really tasty. Okay, that's enough for the voice. I'm sleeping, just watching now. We'll come tomorrow to taste some alcohol if you want. Roman, tomorrow will be a very busy day, so I can just give you the food. And also I cannot drink because I'm traveling on Saturday, so I have to get up early. But yeah, happy to just give you some yellow. Look, you start to see that it's starting to be mashed. I hope my voice was not disappointing. for your 500 points that you spend, or how much was it? Yeah, that's too cheap. Traveling east. I will not take anything free from you anymore. For sure. Well, you kind of gave me a lot of shirts, Roman, so I don't know if it's free, my friend. I don't know if it's really free. Sorry, I'm looking for. Keep my hands clean. And this mashing can take a while. Food delivery. Yeah, food delivery will come. Hey, 10 people, let's go, yeah. Make it to happen, ask him something or tell him something interesting. What you cooking, bro? Hey, Mr. D, we're making fajitas, and right now we're multitasking. We're working on the guacamole. We got the salsa. The tomatoes are in the traditional comal made from clay. We got the beans. We got the volcanic stone molcajete. And salsa is looking good too. But right now we are focusing on the guacamole. So quickly to summarize, what is the difference between guacamole and guacamole, which is what I'm making. Guacamole is from Guatemala. And it is avocado mashed, fresh onion, oregano, and lime. That's it. That's all there is to it. And slowly it's taking shape. Making this whole thing is really easy. The guacamole is easy. Everything else is a little bit time consuming, but it's worth it when you're gonna make somebody happy with it. Mr. D, what time are you gonna be streaming today? I'm almost done with this mashing, and again, remember to pay attention to your tomatoes as they are roasting. Hello, Stavey. Hey there. Oh, you are making me hungry for sure. Sounds great. 21:30. All right. Good to know. Good to know. Today I will not be streaming because I have podcast. So no stream for me today. That's too much. Okay, again mashing more. Make sure you mix all the ingredients, the lemon juice, the onion, the oregano. Okay. And once you're done mashing, listen guys, this is a pro tip. Are you all ready? Type in the chat if you're ready for my pro tip. I need to know that you are ready, or I can't tell you if people are not ready for this magic pro tip. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the water. Let's see. Hey, yes, thank you so much. Also, we all know, let's see, the kitchen can be, it's extremely warm, so I appreciate the drink. So you are ready. Okay. Once everything is mashed, this tends to go black. So that's where the seeds come in. You just put them right back in, and this will prevent your guacamole from going black because it thinks it's inside. So that's the magic trick. And now this can go in the fridge. And once I make the fajitas, this is one of the things that go inside. So this is it, guys, and let's see how it tastes. Yum do piche. Yum, yum, yum. Delicious. Yeah, I feel you. I saw that I missed you. Right yesterday, I just heard the deja vu song from the other room. Oh yeah, somebody making notes. I think somebody is taking notes. I think Dominic was taking notes. For sure. I'm gonna wash my hands again while you guys are staring at the beans cook. So now we can get back to the salsa. So for those of you that joined late, let me bring you close for those of you guys that joined late. So we are roasting the tomatoes till the skin is dark so we can remove it, and it also gives it flavor. We are collecting all of the used stuff. We will throw it out, you don't need it. And then we are mashing it here in this device. We already added roasted onion and roasted garlic there before. Let's see. Hey, don't make me like that. If yes, NB, I'm gonna overeat some shit because of this stream. Is this a cooking tutorial? Gabriel, it's not a tutorial, it's more cooking with me. But I think, Gabriel, that you should know some of these things from Spanish cuisine. Well, even though your cuisine is a little bit different. But I'm making salsa, I'm making guacamole. But guacamole, the Guatemalan version, which is called guacamole. And it's made with oregano, onion, lime, salt, and an avocado. And right now I'm making the salsa. After removing the skin from the roasted tomatoes, you just mash in the molcajete, which is a traditional, I don't know if it's Mexican, but definitely it's used in Guatemala. And this is made from volcanic stone, from one piece of volcanic stone. And you have this thing, which you use to push the pestle and mortar, it's called in English, but molcajete in Spanish. And also, as you can see, I can show you, this is what it looks like when it's new, and this is when it's been used. It changes the shape. This hasn't been used, so you see it's nice and pretty. But actually, one of the interesting things when you get this is that you need to get it ready for use. Best of them. You need to get it ready for use. You have to prepare this molcajete by putting rice and salt, and then you need to grind a couple of times and wash it to make sure that you're not eating stone pieces. And then after that you can use it. To get started with this salsa, I roasted onion and I roasted garlic, and then you add salt because salt will be your best friend when mashing. And because I don't have enough space here, I'm going to transfer the content into this dish. While we're waiting for the rest of the tomatoes, I can tell you what happens next. Damit, before you go, you should listen to this part. With the mashed tomato, you're gonna add onion again, fresh onion. Again, purple is the one that is the best. It has to be fresh, it cannot be cooked. So you add that to the salsa. And this is where the coriander is gonna come in handy. You're gonna add some chopped yes, Davey, give me a second. You're gonna add some chopped coriander. Fresh again, not cooked. And now you're gonna mix that. Look at that. And gives it that beautiful white, red, and green. And then you add salt. But I'm not going to add salt now because obviously I'm not done. Gourmand. Call me gourmand. Let's see, can you repeat it? Sorry, listening. That was it. What are you making? Yertre doodle, or what is it? Yertre de turtle. Oh, hierro the turtle. I'm making some salsa, I'm making some guacamole, I'm making refried beans and fajitas. Welcome. Stevie, no sé qué puedo decir, estoy cocinando hoy. Muchas gracias por estar viéndonos. Y saludos a tu mejor amigo. ¿Tu mejor amigo es de dónde? ¿También de España? ¿O de dónde es tu amigo? Okay, back to English. So the beans, as you can see, they're getting there. You just need to boil them till they get soft, basically. Once they are boiled and soft, you let them cool, and then you will blend them to make like a they're getting there. Made like a sauce, and then you will fry them. So I will show you that later. Ooh, 12 people watching. Welcome, guys. We're in the process of making fajitas. But you need to make the building blocks, right? So building blocks start with salsa, guacamole, refried beans. Then I gotta prepare the chicken. And it's gonna be a little bit tricky, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, while I'm waiting for this, I'm gonna start working on the chicken for you guys. So chicken is gonna be tricky because it has to be sous vide. So sous vide is a very particular form of cooking. Let me just put away some stuff to make some room for myself. This is what a sous vide looks like. And sous vide is a cylinder that is heating water. So you are cooking in hot water, like this. And it's really the best way to cook protein, which is meat. So we're gonna be using a sous vide. But first, I need to put my chicken in a airtight bag. This is my chicken, and I need to put it in an airtight bag. So give me a second to pull the airtight machine, which I use for this. I need some space here. I'm working with very little space. I can remove this already from here. This machine is called the Food Saver, and it's putting things in airtight bags. And that's what I'm gonna do now. I need to put the chicken in an airtight bag in order to yeah, so I need to seal this first of all. So I'm pulling a bag. For some reason the cutting system is not working now. I'm not going to figure it out now. I'm just going to cut it by hand. And I have the bag, but you need to seal it because it's two-sided. So let me turn on the machine. Oh, let's see what you guys are saying. Yeah. So no comments from you guys. Awfully quiet, but I'm gonna seal this bag. First I need to close the ends, right? So Just gonna put it in this. I forgot that I need to do that. Sealing now. No worries, Marvel. Oh. See? It creates a seal. So now I can put the chicken on this side. Where did my chicken go? Oh. I'm sure there was probably an easier way to do this, but leave it to me to make this complicated for myself. Also careful when working with chicken, because chicken has a lot of bacteria. So don't try to wash it beforehand. It's just not recommended. You'll spread more bacteria. So chicken is there. I'm going to add some seasoning, mainly by adding some salt. Actually, I have some Cajun thing that I'm going to add. Just a second. So I think Mr. D, you might recognize this if you're still watching. This is the stuff that we had on the fries. I ordered the Cajun fries at, so this is the same stuff. So that's the and now that it's seasoned, I can close the bag. Hey, froggies. And for you want to close friends, okay. We still win this conversation. I don't want to make other. No worries, Marvel. No worries. Hey, welcome, Frogils. Sorry if I butcher your name. I can't read because the screen is very small. So now you can see that this is sucking the air from the bag. You see it? Sucking all the air and closing the bag so I can cook. Still sealing. Now look. So now this can be sous vide now. Let's see, what are you cooking? I'm making fajitas. And of course these are advanced fajitas because my chicken is even gonna be sous vide. I'm not going to be cooking chicken the traditional way on a pan, but I'm gonna be sous videing my chicken. Making use of all my kitchen utensils, right? For you guys. Are these ready or what? It's taking a while to cook these tomatoes. Come on, guys. It's taking a long time to cook. But what we're doing next is I'm going to fill the water container so I can start sous videing. So give me a second. I'm going to be off camera. This is the sous vide, which we're going to use. And now I am not in camera, but I'm filling my water container with water because you use water for sous vide. You need to cook in water. Make it delicious. So delicious. Can somebody give me a water break? Can somebody buy some water break? Not sure that any will be ready for the podcast. I'm sure that I will just have the. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the water break. So I don't think that any will be ready for the podcast. But look, cutie, we're going to be sous videing the chicken to make sure that it's super delicious. Thank you for the hydration. I appreciate it. I love you guys. You guys are the best. Look, I have the Voda. Wasser, yeah. Wasser. Chicken. In the Wasser. Then we're gonna cover that sheet. And then we're gonna sous vide. Then we're gonna sous vide the shit out of this. Come on. Okay, that is there. I gotta move the chicken a bit because it's. Come on, chicken, move. Okay. How many of you guys have seen sous vide before? It's not a very common thing in normal kitchens. I think this is just people that like food know about sous vide. Okay, sous vide is connected. Will you finish by 7 when podcast starts? No, this will not be done by 7. I will continue afterwards. Actually, I will stop at about 6:30 I will stop this because I will need to start getting ready for macho. But anyhow, I need to check something, guys, so give me a second. I need to find out how long and what temperature to use for chicken in the sous vide. But for that I have to find my tablet. I don't even know where I put my tablet, so excuse me while I look for my tablet device. Okay, found it. So let's see what Google says for temperature of the chicken. Okay, 1 hour, 145 degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius. Okay, 62 degrees. We're gonna cook 62 degrees. Okay, and time is gonna be, let's do 2 hours just to be safe, right? That's set. And you see what it's doing now is it's moving the water and it's heating the water to that temperature. It's gonna heat the water to 62 degrees, and once it's there, it's gonna keep it at 62 degrees, which will cook the chicken to perfection, but it's gonna remain moist and so delicious and definitely nutritious for sure. So that's cooking. We can stop worrying about that. So since you guys already saw the sous vide device, I'm gonna move it because I need the space. I'm gonna move my veggies because I don't need them now. Oh, and I got some garbage here, so let me immediately throw out the garbage. As I told you guys, keep your stuff clean. Just like your pee-pee, keep your kitchen clean. Okay, let's see. Maybe I could collab with Macho. We will see. Uy, dime. I don't know if we will get to the topic of cooking, but yeah, we will definitely discuss the prasheni sir. And while we're doing that, guys, we are gonna get back to this. Looks like my beans are already. My beans are ready. Let me bring you close so I can show you my beans. You guys want to see my beans? Look at my beans. And what you need to check is you need to take one of the beans from the middle. Come on, bean. See? You take a bean and then you just make sure it's soft. That means it's ready. So we turn off the fire. And now we have to wait for it to cool. We have to wait for the bean to cool. Cool bean. Bean cool. And maybe this is blocking you a little. I'm sorry that the sous vide is blocking, but what can a brother do? Beans and burgers. So now let's continue making the salsa. Because it's probably the next important thing is just to, actually that still needs to be cooked. Yeah, this one is ready. So we're gonna make it naked. Naked. Remove the skin. Remove that skin, y'all. Sorry if I'm concentrating, but it's hot. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Ugh. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Very hot, hot, hot. Super hot, hot, hot. There we go. Yeah, I think you guys can still see, even with the sous vide there. If you're not able to remove all the skin outside, then you can always do it while you're mashing it. Because naturally the skin will come off when you're mashing. Beautiful salsa. Oh guys, you would die for this. You literally would die. It's so good. So good. So good. Very, very good. Wow. Hot job. I don't know, maybe. I have never had one. Oh, this is almost done. This. I hope that we will manage this stuff. Okay, guys. So for the beans, you need to now fry them. So you need to prepare in a pan, in a frying pan, which I will show you. So I can move the tomatoes. I have a special glove for moving hot stuff. please pay very close attention. Are you paying attention? Are you ready? Because this next step is to make the refried beans. So please type in the chat if you are ready for the refried beans. At least one person, are you ready? Yes, good. So it's important that you add oil, but you need to be very generous with the oil. Good amount of oil. And then to that oil, you're going to add fresh onion again. Oh, what happened there? Yep, so you're seeing this, it's frying the onion, but you need to fry the onion till it's almost black. Guys, just give me a second because somebody wrote me. Oh wait, I can check here. Just a second because it might be Macho writing me. So I should really check more Instagrams. So please give me a memento while I check my Instagrams. While I'm checking my Instagrams, guy. Again, we are frying the onion for the refried beans. It's onion, generous oil. I suggest that you use something like avocado oil, but I know it's hard to find in Slovakia, so any oil will be fine. And let me just check if somebody like Matthew Boost wrote me on Instagrams. Come on. Don't remember my own password, so I'm still here. I'm just checking because I got an Instagram message, but my phone is being used for streaming. So again, this is still, we're waiting for it to be brown, almost black. Okay, it wasn't Macho Boost that wrote me. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, so let me ignore that for now. Back to the cooking. So we're still waiting for this to go brown, almost black. And while I'm waiting for that, I'm still mashing tomatoes. You guys still watching? No, it wasn't Macho, it was someone else. It was someone surprised at that. Okay, you heard the beep. It was the sous vide letting me know that it has reached the temperature, so now it's gonna start cooking. This is getting really dark, so we're gonna so this is important that I show you because a lot of yous get scared with making the onion this dark, but it has to be this dark. When it's like that, when it's Miguel color, it's good. So now that it's dark, we're gonna add the beans. So for this, I'm gonna need 2 different gloves. It's a dangerous operation, so please excuse me while I concentrate, because we are moving the beans. Dangerous. You need to be very careful when you do that. And now basically what we do is just we're gonna be mixing the oil with the beans, and you're gonna be cooking this for, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes, no more than that, 20 minutes. And then once it's done cooking, you're going to mash it, and you will have beautiful refried beans, and the taste is one of the most amazing taste. Better than guacamole, better than salsa, and this is something that people here don't know exists. Like, I've made it for so many Slovaks, and the first time they try it, they are in heaven, because it's such a delicious flavor, and it's something they don't know. They never tried. Okay, we got 20 minutes before we need to focus on podcast, so I'm just gonna focus on the salsa now, guys. That's hot. You can type questions, comments. I don't know if you enjoy it today. Oh, yeah, you had a busy day, cutie, so enjoy lunch. Shame you can't have this lunch. I think you would enjoy it. But I'm doing other things too, sorry. I really want something sweet right now. Yeah, so get some candy or something. See, this is boiling. The smell. The smell, my friends. The smell, smelly smell. It's wunderbar. Wunderbar, ja. And again, we're just gonna empty the salsa here just to make room for more tomatoes. Well, definitely a lot of salsa here. Very nice. See, alimentos de Roma. Okay, guys, so I think we're getting to the end of it. What's gonna happen next is that once the chicken is done in the sous vide, I'm going to put it in the frying pan, not for too long, with the other stuff, with the vegetables, and that's gonna be the filling for the tortilla, right? And these refried beans, as I told you, once they have boiled for some time, you will let them cool, and then you will mash them, so it will be mashed. Salsa, just to remind you, fresh onion, purple if you have. Coriander, you can buy at Bila, you can buy at Tesco, or you can buy at Krai Potravini sometimes. Or if you have Asia shop, you can buy it. And guacamole, these are the vegetables, by the way. So you can do any vegetables that you want for the filling. So, and also, these are the tortillas. You can buy them in Lidl, really cheap, and you just fill them with whatever you want. And you add these. You don't even need to make what I want. Like, you can put any vegetables that you want. The secret is that you have to add cheese. And then once you add cheese, again, you can buy the cheese in Lidl. Like, item cheese is all you need. And the last thing I need to remind you of is the guacamole. You guys know how to choose avocados. If you join late, then just look at the replay of this in real life. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed my cooking today. I will put some pictures of the final result or putting it together on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure that you follow me. Something po Anglicky, same as my name. Love you all, many kisses, and I hope to see you at the podcast at 7 p.m. on YouTube. Something po Anglicky, Mateo Boost will be here soon. Love you all.